Cool. So it's 13:30 right now. Why did Asia set the trap to the upside? Trapping long buys into being squeezed out. A blow off top and then a squeeze back below. So why did that happen? Let's dive right into it. If you look at the Asia over here on Monday's Asian session to the upside, we've got Asia and London, Delta play over here, downside breaches pending. Then we've got London and New York play, downside breaches pending. The low remains protected, number one. Sequence required by NY before the low is going to be, targeted. In order for the low to be targeted, you have to understand one thing. If you get a simple fib from London high, London low, you can see 1.27 stop loss hunting area, targeted, squeeze, back below. So the money was picked up from these lows. London low, NY respects London low, doesn't clear the low. Okay, that low remains protected only because the sequence inside NY session was pending. NY's inventory was open from 1545 and 1600. That's NY's first low. NY's first high sits at 1615 and 1630. So upside breaches above. So the auction market had to push above 4680 in order for this low to be opened. This low was protected. Okay, so we had stop loss hunt, which was delivered between 1700 onwards up until 3 a.m. So the timing here matters. This window from A to B was crucial for the gold market, specifically speaking. Yeah, and that was a 700 bit move to the upside, just shy of 700. Well, to be honest with you, 700 to the absolute T. Now, if you track all of this, you can see Asia's first high was over here, 12:15. Look at the breach 1 to the upside, 12:30, breach 2, 12:45. Now look at NY's first high, 16:15 and 16:30. Line the crosser up to the higher region. Look to the right, breach 1, 12:45, breach 2, 1 o'clock. Excess candle, 1:30. The excess candle pretty much is the breach above the 1.27. So everyone gets stopped out. Yeah, Asia sets the trap, fake out, and then we get that reversal back below. The reversal back below into what? That's the question mark. Okay, so let me just elaborate on that. If you look at the opening, Asia's first high, 12:15. Downside breaches pending. Asia chases, so Asia prints upside breaches, excess printed, money picked up, push back into Asia's first high. Look to the right, breach 1, 2:45, breach 2, 3 o'clock, excess 3:30. Runs right into NY's low. Now, where is money headed to? NY low, NY high. You can see the 1.18 and 1.27 sits over here. So right now we are looking at Asia and London. Discovery. London session, as always, will squeeze on certain days, but obviously that's for you to do your homework and figure this out. I share all of this in my Discord handle, so feel free to have a look. Now, apart from that, what can we expect for today? So we're looking at Asia. Asia is simply a session that is unresolved. Its inventory is unresolved. Asia's first low sits at 215 and 230. We have the downside breaches. However, we don't have the upside breaches. So the 4672 handle remains a target, not for today, but the market will reveal in due time. Moving over to the current session, London session, entire session squeeze on a Tuesday. Okay. Moving over to NY. If you look at how London is positioning itself, it's low to the high at the moment, to the upside. So we need to look at the sequence over here. Has the sequence played out? So what is the sequence? Now, zooming into the current session, London's first low sits at 7:45 and 8 o'clock. Breach 1, 8:15. Breach 2, 8:45. Excess candle, 9 o'clock. Money's over here. Okay. Upside breaches above the low. We don't have any as of yet. The low sits at 7:45, 8 o'clock. So the auction market needs to print upside breaches above the 4651 in order to go lower. Okay, so that is that. Just to conclude this, Asia sets the trap. Asia sets the trap. It traps it, late buyers, and obviously If you look at how NY has already squeezed late sellers, yeah, during this rally, intermediate rally into session's first high, sellers getting squeezed out, late buyers getting trapped. Asia sets the tone for the day. Cool. So that is that. Allow session to reveal the truth. Allow London to print. Wait for NY. Wait for NY's first high, first low, breach one and breach two. Only then you can use those data points to actually execute and allocate your exposures. I'm gonna leave it there. I will check in later on.